Hello and thank you for watching. My name is Merginator, and this is an entire spreadsheet that I created that would hopefully help out Turn 10 in organizing the tracks per class hopper, because I'm really tired of racing R-class cars in the smallest tracks imaginable while D-class cars go around Le Mans. It doesn't make much sense. Why would you put these smaller cars in such a long speed track and then put these incredibly fast cars in a track that is, what is that track, a half a mile long? So I took the time to go through this, and each race would be about 5 to 7 minutes long. And that's kind of what usually happens in a Forza hopper anyways. Usually the races are about 5 to 7 minutes, or at least they should be. And so, just for instance, for example, we have Bathurst here, which is 3.86 miles. And I think the most appropriate cars there to race around the track would be R-Class, S-Class, A-Class, and B-Class. Bathurst would not show up for X-Class, P-Class, C, D, and E. So this spreadsheet is kind of a breakdown of, it says not available if I don't think that these kind of classes should pull up for these tracks. And I also don't think that a track, or I don't think a location should have more than 2 or 3 layouts. The fact that Virginia International Raceway has 8 different layouts, and that's just ridiculous. Also, I really think that they should nix reverse, because there's plenty of tracks on this game that only have 1 layout and there's no reverse option, and I think it still works just fine. So we don't need 4 different layouts and then 4 more different layouts because there's reverse options. I really think that Bathurst should be itself. I think Bernese Alps should have 2. If you want to put Stedsplots on there or whatever it's called, you can, but I only put Festival and Club Circuit. Catalunya. I included the school circuit, which is only barely over a mile long, but I think the school circuit is great for B class, C class, D class, and E class. Each column here also breaks down how many laps each class should race. So let's just scroll down real quick. Of course you can't see me scrolling down, but I'm going to go to Hockenheim National Circuit. Now that's a bad example because I have A, B, C, D, and E all for 3 laps. Let's change this to Lime Rock, full circuit, 1.5 miles. Now, I think this racetrack is appropriate from R class all the way to E class. Now, for 5 to 7 minutes, I really think R class should be able to race around this track 5 times, minimum. I did some math to it, and I think 5 laps would be perfect for R class. That's a 5-minute race, and that'll work. And when you go down to E-Class, obviously those cars are smaller, so that one should be 3 laps with the E-Class cars. Let's go to Long Beach. Let's go to the West Route. This is the small track I was talking about. It is less than half a mile long. That should not show up for R-Class. That is ridiculous. I think Long Beach West Route should only show up for C-Class, D-Class, and E-Class. And even then, C-Class races for 12 laps, and D and E class race for 10 laps. Now if you went to Long Beach East Route, which is 1.34 miles, I think that track layout is appropriate for S class, A class, and all the other ones. The only ones that are excluded here are XP and R. Now that would be 5 laps in S class. I think this track is appropriate because of how long some of the straights are, so I think I think a Corvette would be good for this track, as well as a stock Mini Cooper of some sort. So Long Beach East Route, 5 laps for S class, 3 laps for E class. Let's do Long Beach Full Circuit. X class is appropriate here because Indy cars race around Long Beach. So full circuit is just under 2 miles. X class should race for 5 laps. P class 5 laps. R class 4. S class 4. A class 3, B class 3, and C, D, and E are not available. I think that this track is just too big for those classes, but that's up for debate. I think this is a good spreadsheet for public hoppers for Forza Motorsport 7, and if you guys want to use it, if Turn 10 wants to use it for Forza Motorsport 8, be my guest. Even with me getting rid of a ton of layouts, X-Class still has 36 tracks on rotation, P-Class has the same number of tracks, 36, R-Class has 42, S-Class 52, A-Class 60, B-Class 52, C-Class 41, D-Class 33, and E-Class 31 tracks on rotation, so you're not missing out. This doesn't include some of the tracks, and the tracks it does include, it doesn't include every single layout. Maximum of 3. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.